Now, what is going on?
What's happening? It's been
this year of shooting this shit with your boy Shank. My name is Shank, as always.
I do Johnson third. Well,
joined by my producer.
Norm BZ in the house. What's happening, everybody?
Yeah. Very blessed. Party House Dizzy up in here.
What's going on?
I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Got the lovely
safe.
emphasis on the safe.
You cold, Shane?
Yeah, I'm freezing it.
Still drinking that Keystone. Shout out to Keystone.
Yeah.
Cut the check.
You know, this nigga athlete, you don't get cold and shit.
I just got to turn down a bit.
Yeah, he said the heat do work. Yeah,
right. Mountaineer not getting him. Sorry to him.
Let's go ahead and shout out some sponsors real quick. Since he's actually in here.
Hell, I appreciate that.
Stars R Us True.
Yeah, right. Star
People Association.
Positive people. I did a lot of good. You know, they don't judge people. If you're trying to do something for the community,
right?
Positive people.
Go ahead and shout out Third World. Shirts on sale.
Moneyton. Ladies, not fellas. He still got the pink ones.
Yeah, he's still
one for your lady.
For your baby.
Or your other lady.
Your other baby.
Coco Bella. CC Bella her.
CC Bella got the
Yeah, I'm about to say she just opened up
the 815 duty.
A second chance at life.
Yeah,
yes.
Go down there and
get your juices and berries.
Yeah.
Get your juices and berries. Yeah.
For real.
Vaginal steaming.
Yes. And also we'll give a shout out to
that's what's up.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Expecting to see Crystal Good come in here Black History Month. She did say she would come in for you.
Yeah.
She's been out there trying to get this whole periodical thing together. So
I'm gonna be on there cutting up too, you know. So
yeah.
Let me shout out Southside Wellness Studio because they doing some lovely massages, some type of laser facial, and your hair did the sauna, all of that. So please check them out on 837 12th Street.
Word.
Southside.
Word.
So scissors, yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Moneyton.
Yeah.
Lost their damn mind and invaded the Capitol before Trump got out there. What y'all think?
Disturbed because they even got there. You know what I mean? Had it been,
I ain't gonna lie, I had to catch myself.
I didn't think it was real for.
I felt like it was staged. I don't feel like that could have happened. People knew it was going to happen. Let me say that.
Okay, well,
they did. They organized.
Everybody knew it was going there. Stop
the that was coming.
But
you know,
run up on.
We're in it together.
No, what it was see, like Trump didn't call for the National Guard. They even had,
of course not.
They even had. I'm saying.
Yeah, and they ran up in there and you know did nothing. So it was really. I mean, listen, and with that, I'll be, you know, I look at that like. You know, body got a felony. You know,
okay, for a fact, some people got some fucking felonies here. Now I will sit there and say, hell, don't he ain't get a felony. He got a misdemeanor. Yeah. But the one dude, Derek Evans, he was
his job.
Daniel Boone, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But guess what? But I'll be looking. But with stuff with that when it's that deep, like the dude, what's his name who lost his job?
Dirk.
They knew he was going. You still gonna get your pension and all of that type of stuff. Like just because you resign, don't mean you really are.
How can he get his pension?
If that makes sense.
I mean, I get you on that, but yeah, I knew he was going. Yeah, on Facebook. I sit there.
Move your family on here and live happily ever after. That's just my opinion.
He was.
He running for.
Hey,
always with his thing.
Hold on.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe I am misled.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, when they run up on a lot of us, we had our granny's house.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. To let you know that there's some people that really, as you said, highly just want some type of change.
Right.
Man, they had on biker hats and all
just gonna say, well, listen, Biden, we sorry that, but
Yeah.
if you ain't if you ain't rough it off, you know,
hey, for the most part, they ain't really get too much shit done. Like they all kind of shit. So I mean,
yeah, but they ain't nothing.
It's nothing.
How many people?
Nothing.
How many people went?
5 million.
Okay, so what I'm saying is it should have been way higher.
I mean,
you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. It's that simple.
And in the military too,
right?
That's the other fuck.
These are out. Which means they
all that felony shit.
You got to look at it like this too. They
protect
extremist Republicans. They obviously diehard Republicans. These people, this is really their mindset. Like they shouldn't.
You said that.
You know what I'm saying? But no, because the truth is, any other minority group, first of all, we know we wouldn't have made it that.
Smash on.
So had it been black people climbing the walls and
shoot them.
Yeah, look at them. They're animals. Shoot them. People would have been cops. They would have been the ones screaming, "Shoot them." I'm not talking about those. That's why they got as far as they did.
If they let anybody like if it
got away with that.
They didn't.
Now let's say definitely got away with it. Mm-hmm. Now let's say Farrakhan. You think they're gonna let him have that meeting there?
No. Hold on. What exactly do you mean when they let him have that meeting there?
They're not going.
People, you know what I mean?
Not being funny though, but
all Americans aren't, you know.
I mean, memoirs twice here?
Absolutely not. They just
that was at the Capitol. That was on the grounds.
I'm saying on the steps and speak from there. That's what I mean. Can he get that Capitol for?
You're not supposed to be storming the Capitol, but I do think
and let's let this.
I still think that was somewhat of a bad comparison that you used. Like, I mean, I get what you.
I mean, they for them to sign off and allow it to happen.
I mean, that
we can help us. That don't mean he really on our side.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying on.
Then to not, you feel me? It was just a good look. And if
regardless, I get the point you're trying to make. Anyway, we already as far as the
and Kwame.
That's the old mayor.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
the hip hop mayor.
Yeah. Well, hell, before I get
okay,
but before I get to Joe Biden, like some of the choices he made, I like the fact.
He's not about to put a wool over our eyes.
I'm not saying he ain't,
because I ain't gonna lie. The ones there's no wire transactions, nothing. You just felt like, hey,
this gonna sound fucking to some people, but I did not agree with the whole thing with Kodak.
Dumb motherfucker.
Kodak did some dumb shit.
Kodak should have did it
right.
Maybe making adult millionaire decisions because
I mean, we just knew that's why he agreed to do the one advertisement.
I felt like that was politically correct without being foul.
Coon shit, fuck it.
Coon shit probably might be the good word, but I'm just gonna keep it with the Carlton sweater and all this bullshit. Like I'm like his baby in the mouth. So hey,
okay. But now, like I said, now what y'all think about
it? It's too early. We gotta wait. It's too early.
No, the stuff to some of the things he's signing, and I'm not saying they're all good. And some things.
I think you could have did that. Like basically, motherfucker just went in here.
Not everything.
So that's the point.
Well, that's what Trump did. Let's see Trump's picture go up. We need to see President Obama's picture go up.
Absolutely.
Okay. Before you. And who checks what?
Who goes to say, hey, Trump, put this motherfucker.
No. I'm saying that's who checks him though. Like he is.
I mean, yeah, but the picture still ain't good. He dictated his 48 months.
I dig this though. Just think about this though. Regardless of his personal of taxpayer money, coffee.
Yeah, we.
He never.
I mean, I get you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I hear you, but
I can't. Actually, it was intelligent.
Like we're done talking about Trump. Trump ain't even.
I don't like Trump, but his who outsmarted him, who stopped him? Like he came in this motherfucker and fooled the whole. Yeah, I have to look at it and respect it because it's something I can learn.
Regardless, back to topic.
All right.
You specifically would.
Oh well, for one, I mean, quick.
So you happy with that?
I be completely honest with you. No.
So what is the reason to close the pipeline? It is dangerous.
They going for the clean, green energy economy type of shit.
I'm for that at the same time, but like you said,
that's the same pipeline they was.
That is it.
Okay.
That is it.
I mean, I like shut up, and it's not always good to put a money over a human life. Sacrifice. We gotta think about the kid.
You don't think that there's like a pain, what they call it, a pain point in America? So instead of fighting the battle that he didn't feel like basically, if I
it was about safety, bro.
I fired you. So it's I don't know, like if it was,
he's just trying to get away from like cold. Right now, when they're talking about we're in the middle of a pandemic and everything, so many people know. I mean, like that's. And I understand him saying, well,
human lives.
Yeah, but these are also people that's trying to feed their family. I'm not saying I'm for or against it. I'm just saying that's something he did. As far as here's other things. As far as all of us have student can play girl.
How's she going? My daughter done went from first place in the track meet to last.
And this is what we talking about. They talking about
they haven't run a track.
Man, transgender's been.
Yeah, they just. I mean, for real, on the track team, picture them out there, and the kids gonna feel some type of way.
What did still play in the NBA? Or did he go to the WNBA
and dominate?
That's not even.
And on the serious note, if the kids complain and don't feel the girls' basketball team took a stand and say, "Hey, no, we not with." See what I'm saying?
Like they're
against animals.
I'll be honest with you.
Let's just put a transgender team together.
Just put it in different.
Yeah, different kind of transgender team.
I mean, like I said, I have nothing against gay.
It's not just men. We just
my daughter should not have to
men
with a man.
That's what they'll learn. They'll learn. Put them out there.
This is the thing, though. Succeed. Like
I seen a couple of women with some.
So the best female boxer,
absolutely not,
is going to knock out the best man.
No, Layla Ali is not going in there with Roy Jones.
Floyd's not lightweight.
She's not going in there with.
We can compete with men.
So,
but I mean, I'm just saying.
But no, see this. Every level
is just scientifically proven.
Right. Men are usually
one of them get sideways.
If we're talking about equality, you have to be. Women, bench 375 pounds.
I actually have met a few. I know.
I'm very demanding.
Right.
I'm saying I've met a few. As far as putting minimum wage at $15, how do I feel about that? Well, it's small bits.
It can hurt small businesses.
See, I'm
looking at the 15, like,
yeah, but and then everybody's like, well,
right, that's $15. You still struggling.
That's a pack of cigarettes.
Right. Yeah, but minimum wage at the most went up $2. I'm pretty sure I had a one bed apartment that I had go for like it's like $657.
Is it gonna help or is it gonna hurt more? And you really gotta just
but here's the thing: are they really worried about small business?
Citizens getting stroked,
and we all looking at small businesses. I'm already getting scrolled right now.
We are small business. You see, this is the president, right?
Oh yeah, we can't. The government, that's different.
I'm gonna say they have never, because if that's the case,
never.
Generations. That's how they think. So sometimes their decisions are not.
But Honorable was also just in the eyes of the beholder. Period. He's
way out.
We are okay. He said and said that he thinks they help. I mean, of course,
and that's where I think we got to be careful with.
It probably it's going to be like
right. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, studio apartment, the rent is $1,100. So you off and medicine yourself up, and going up in there to make.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that gets into our whole, pandemic
like with college.
Going around, so.
You see the way the college stuff built, all of that, where it's normal to make you depend on the roommate. You feel me? Well, I'm gonna get this, and me and Norm gonna go move, and then it's a crutch.
We was in here talking. I don't know. I like one day we was in here talking on the podcast and make them go fend for themselves. We should allow. Say, okay, this is teaching a couple things. One, if he don't come up, I think it's teaching two different.
Because I don't agree with that. That's why I'm asking. You said don't. I ain't saying they ain't ready because I believe mine to be ready.
Okay, this is the thing. Hold on. They build like everybody's in this house, and let's say grandma or something. Now she can come stay with you. That's one time, brother. I was me and
Did you
And then I was always allowed to come back home, but it wasn't. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, let me explain.
You know what I mean? So if you're gonna be grown, go on and move.
The generations. You know what I mean? When you it was a rule. You gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if you're gonna have to work and pay some rent here. This is the way.
Yeah.
Granddaddy and great grandparents.
Hold on.
You're not grown until you have your own shit.
Okay, what you just said, like you gotta do something. I'm not saying I'm gonna just sit here and let the kids just jack off all damn day. You gotta do something to help, like build something as opposed to feeding them to the wolves.
Yeah, because that's exactly what it is. Not for real.
I mean, I know, like with me. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
My sister left at 17.
Hey, hold on.
I was ready. So I just said it worked for my family.
Hold on, but listen to me. Okay, you saw. So what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to send any of my children on that path.
No, absolutely.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
But like I'm saying, our mind frame was built to, hey.
Well,
No.
It even goes to talk about how grown a lot of
No, they're not gonna be ready at 18. No.
Okay. That is why a lot of black people have been behind. And essence, life insurance. Has anybody even talked about life insurance?
That just falls under irresponsibility.
Yes, and kicking your kid.
That's your opinion. That's the way you was raised, and that's how you.
I'm gonna keep it. So I remember growing up. Hell, I'll be honest with you. Where financially she's in a good spot now. You know what I'm saying? I have never, in my lifetime, I've never had.
Exactly.
I'll give you this.
Yes, and that's based.
Did you leave it?
Because I was not ready, so I had to go back.
Did you leave it at 18?
Yeah. So necessarily, that's why I had a roommate.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
That's why you say you want to hear from what Doc's saying. It is a good concept. You're gonna help with responsibility, but at the same time,
It makes it easier on everything.
Hey, you want to go stay with a friend for a week or two? Ain't nobody saying you can't. Like the Mexicans or the Asian workers, so everybody in the house at the same time. But when I get my check, that covers everything for me. And now they got 400.
What I got.
Yeah,
Me
so
and
they definitely would be ready at 18.
Me and there's a 1-bedroom apartment. Really, I just live with her, honestly. You know, from fucking some Mexicans that stayed across the hall. 2 years later, man, these motherfuckers is doing well.
That's sometimes what it be.
Okay, look, all I'm saying
we're gonna
is really it falls in the line of what he was saying, man. They ain't, it wasn't like they was flashy or they wasn't. It wasn't
exactly.
I just kind of get like
some
my shit. You move around.
I really don't.
No, what I'm saying is no. Hold on. There's a difference now. Always do that.
The reason since we gonna have to keep it real now, since I'm here temporary. You know, I'm one of the ones that's I'm not gonna be on this motherfucker. We got some friends different. Like we had some friends that was on the couch
for
quite a while.
But I'm not going to either. But yeah, that.
But you got
try to come out with my house again. I'm like, bruh, no.
Now when he was on, like that worked out for everybody. My vote would have been to let him.
Like
in your situation, you were supposed to tell him no because
helping a friend in need.
Right, and I appreciate you definitely helped me.
Completely different.
I'll be honest with you, for the longest time, I wouldn't see the nigga.
Well, when I bounced back, right, I kept bugging him, like, bro, come over here, like, and I did have to bug him, like, damn, you ain't gonna come over here.
You had to bug.
I make moves too, B.
At the time, your kids won't. She won't down here at the time yet.
Okay, look, I was on house arrest.
I get it.
Yeah, but it was, somebody did come through.
But what I'm saying is, I would help.
I got. Yeah,
I mean, should not him to come.
Oh no, I do like
around the corner.
So I was like, no, and then I already knew it's not.
He's helping this motherfucker right now. Facts.
Actually, mom and them, I think.
Well, let me say this again. Somebody's helping this.
But I don't.
You got the basement.
I don't regret none of that shit though.
Oh man, we keeping it real. You talking? Oh yeah. You talking about kick somebody out? Yeah, you was giving a home. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like you said, you want Rara to be there till she become a doctor. Why not?
You would think, right?
Yeah.
Well,
by the time when
topic, I got some more stuff that has to do with different environment. No, we're getting to that. But
Valentine's Day.
no, we're getting to that. I mean, I'm going to actually something that has not been brought up on. All I saw on was football player, white guy, played for Seattle. Shit, I mean, yo.
She said, now, mind you, this is he was eating, and she got up out the bed and ran.
She said he was drinking a smoothie.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, something. That's crazy.
I just laughed.
Let me put this out there first because they're going to make some type of motherfucking psychological, mental against the helmet shit caused it.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Well, actually,
wrong.
Okay. All right, premeditated. No, I agree. That is
premeditated.
That is to me. I was trying to say that depression shit, but
right, and he ain't going on out. Yeah, he going to the shit up on the
yeah. I'm just looking.
Right, motherfucker.
But anyway, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They made
one of those, okay. Well, hell, last thing. Who's going to win the Super Bowl for Tampa Bay just because they beat us?
And Vegas know that. That old type of That's a lot.
It's hard to Tampa Bay.
Just like
okay,
I'm glad to lose to the Super Bowl champion.
Right.
I don't
deserve to win.
They're not a vision.
Well, exactly. And we won't.
Tom Brady don't need.
So that means we Super Bowl
That young boy,
champions.
that young quarterback, he earned there. He's supposed to be there, bro.
Let me read the chance. Let me read the chance.
Earned deserve to be there, bro.
You actually want I'm going for Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have quite first reason is because yes, my team got beat by them, and I'm one of those people who whoever puts my team out, I always root for them the rest of the season.
I root for them because they beat y'all. You're like, well, we got beat by the champs.
Well, I point this out.
Y'all do that. Okay, hey, it's what it is. I think we deserve to lose.
So what's the second reason why you
The second reason is because Byron Leftwich is the offensive coordinator.
Okay, so
Can't really argue that one.
And the third reason,
So y'all know Byron?
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
Personally?
yes,
Okay, I didn't know that.
Bleed Green comes out from there.
You gotta think.
Talking about the
Free Kwame.
You know what
You gotta
I'm
think.
saying?
Kwame free.
You know what I'm
One of
saying?
my best friends,
Bleed Green around.
Kwame.
one of my best friends growing up, and him and Byron Max Jakes, they all used to hang out together. So y'all met all them.
Shout out to Max Jakes.
Shout out.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we get that way.
I'm saying Max is my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus,
Shout out Randy Moss.
Y'all, no doubt. Colin Chapman.
My first case fucking with him.
Well, we ain't gonna say all that.
Shout out Randy.
He on NASCAR though
You
now.
know what I'm saying?
He got a
What's the other dude? Damn, he used to be with
Hey.
dude.
but peep it out though.
who? Doug Chapman?
Yeah, Doug. Shout out to Doug Chapman. Reasons.
Wow, he'll go.
I was misled to thought he did something and come to find out he didn't even do it. So
Oh,
shout out.
no, but he'll go.
I'm just saying. This is where I'm grown up shit and being a man. I was wrong. Shout out to Doug Chapman.
All right. But Tampa Bay has a guy everybody's saying to go. And
Either that or he a fucking
I can't
machine,
stand
a Terminator.
Tom Brady because of the tuck rule. I'm a Raider fan.
Exactly.
I hated Tom Brady. I'm almost like, dang. When I last week when he beat, I said, this man might be the go.
This nigga did it, right? And you know,
That's
so
like
crazy.
Come on, Belichick.
No, wait a minute. Well,
It's
you know
time.
what though?
It's
No, Belichick went 11-5.
Belichick ain't on that field.
He ain't Belichick. All these years they still went 11-5. They could have went to the playoffs that year with the one Matt Castle, and the year he had another quarterback that. Man, people realize that half of New England's team, their defense, their starting defense, didn't even report. They sat out this year for COVID-19. So now, no, and then
Shit, nigga. The difference between the starters and the second string and the third string is
Jacksonville's NFL team, the Jets is the NFL team.
yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, okay, and the reason I feel like that now right, we got a team full of all third motherfucking stringers.
You know what I'm saying?
So you feel
I got like four first stringers.
we used to have a Megatron that was a first stringer.
Oh, he's
You know what I mean? We had a great Barry Sanders. Salute to him. One of the greatest runners.
Brady
To me,
Sanders is
I changed him off. I chased him.
No, listen, they played him like a sucker.
They chased Megatron off. Too.
I was smart. I'm gonna take all this money since y'all don't want to give me no real quarterback and some a line and shit out here.
That's the same thing that Murray did.
Yeah, no, he told motherfucker, you playing for us, so you ain't doing shit.
Megatron
So
won
he
the
said,
league
I'm gonna
too.
retire.
Yeah,
Now Megatron, I ain't now with the money that Megatron got, when it becomes not fun no more, go ahead and leave.
Dude, remember he retired because Cincinnati's gonna get rid of him.
That's what
remember that's after
he a third stringer too.
Remember they eventually just let him go.
Cash cow. He was filling up the arena seats,
no doubt.
and that's why I said,
Give him a
give him a
chance.
fucking chance, man. He's a Hall of Famer, but that man could have in the Smith shit.
Nah, you still would have.
Nah, because Emmitt, no.
Like these records and shit. Obviously, longevity has something. Not like the appreciation is the fact that they. Well, ultimately, hell, if I only played 5 years, but I couldn't play 15
In my
years.
time span, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Williams, he don't go out until he played, but he only played those 3 years.
All right.
But anyway, yeah.
But back to the time,
I think he did.
come back.
The defensive coordinator, the quarterback coach.
How is that not a valid reason?
He don't have to agree.
You don't have to agree with that.
ShankDaddy.buzzsprout.com. Make sure you tune into that. Also, Shank, man. We love Shank Daddy coming down, you know what I'm saying? The Angry Black. Great guest coming up on the show pretty soon. So just want to let y'all know we had a season before, but we're ready to go into our party house. Dizzy is in the house today, and we're going to talk Shank.
He's a party promoter. Where are you originally from?
Curiosity. Don't answer that.
Nah,
You almost made me ask for. I was a young lad, you know what I'm saying, chasing my dreams. Down here and seeing some shit that I never saw before in my life.
What girl
About they would.
Okay, so anyway,
I was just
rapper. Right?
Yes, I definitely
rapping.
I the tutelage and the privilege to work with the Mr. Michael. Mike, in my opinion, he's the Dr. Dre of Huntington.
Yeah.
Back then. And this is a rapper. You had to, eventually come and get you a Mr. Mike production. Like he was definitely known for the beats. It was probably matter of fact, yeah, I think him and Doc was probably the first guys I ever seen with the Tritons back in the day. Like there was some big shit that had 4 or 5 grand back then. About 35. Okay, yeah, but it was, it was because and I'm damn. I'm telling our age, right? Tracks, and then dudes, the Triton was like the Pro Tools now, but definitely did some rapping. Got to work with Mr. Mike, and shit. I work with all of the top elite Huntington artists. You know what I'm saying? The Buzzy Shines, the Doc J's. Shout out to the Lab Rats.
Sometimes they don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Elf, the first Elf crew, because you got new Elf now. With the music thing, they was talking about nobody but with the documentary. Those were like, I'm sorry, Mindset was first. Mind State was first. So like, and I blew my teenager with an album out. It blew my mind. Yeah, I was like, damn, he got to be. I thought he was rich. And he was light skinned. So
that's before they went from Albie Shore to Wesley Snipes, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Light skin was winning right then. Him and Davey Boy J was winning at the time. Like I said, I got to work with it. Huntington accepted me, man. Pretty much adopted me. You know what I mean? I came down here. And oh man, I actually just had the mixtape. It was called Hustle Harmony. But my first, as they say, placement on James Turner.
Okay.
He had he was known as the Untouchable Kid back then. He had a little album, Press Rewind. Yeah, Mr. Mike produced it. I remember that. Executive produced it, all that. So I was lucky. I came down here, out of town dude, and made a placement on the classic album.
Yeah, it is a classic album.
When it comes to the like I said, I've been around since Lab Rats, the original Third World. Yeah, I was on a placement with Doc J with what was called Reloaded, right? The mixtape Reloaded. It's like the game. No, it's like the Hitman game, right?
And see, this is a good one.
Oh, and I was on the
Hold on. Well, I gotta say this because
absolutely.
we did a couple of songs together. Didn't stay home, like
Free.
you know what I mean?
It's cool. We keeping it real.
But 2 songs, and I was on his mixtape, but we had recorded at the same time, like within a week of each other.
Right.
I put the other song we had on my joint, and he was like, "Say word," you know what I mean? Like,
Because he really played me like he was like bro, whole album. So I'm listening to cut after cut after cut, and then I hear me. I'm like, hold on,
wait a minute.
So I ain't gonna even lie. I was brought to I'm on the time, and pretty much was forgotten about. But my man thought about me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I also was on the shout out to Buzzy Shine because I definitely was on a classic Self-Made Gang's first mixtape ever. Absolutely.
Industry
We was fortunate enough to make that industry lockdown. We was definitely on that. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I did some in my era. I did some class rappers doing that. We did it back then. You know what I mean? We done sat in politics, broke bread with some of the best rappers. We got the privilege to Slim from 112, Bubba Sparks, the Yin Yang Twins, and the list goes on. So we got that's crazy. Little 100,
right? All the talent that was here. And
right.
I know one time. This side note. I know like people, black people here in West Virginia. A lot of migration. A lot of people went north to Cleveland and in Detroit. So
right.
I know, like I always say, like a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people from.
My grandmother from Michigan. Like she's from that way.
Yeah.
Mind you, this was so many years
ago. But that's what I'm saying. But even that migration time, these people did leave from here and there. Like they traveled north, the plants and stuff.
I mean,
hell,
they had here.
That leads to almost everything.
Where's the thing?
You gotta have a cousin down there.
So that
if you like we were talking about the NFL earlier, like as far as Detroit's team, you know where they came. The last they were the Portsmouth Tanks.
But they came out. You know where they came out?
They was the
Portsmouth. They came out
the Portsmouth Tanks.
You know they came out of Iron.
They was something else. It was Indianapolis.
Memorial Stadium, and then they went to Portsmouth, Ohio, and they went from Portsmouth to Detroit.
Wow. Yeah,
that's where Detroit.
We
just letting you know.
Wow. The Detroit Lions.
Memorial Stadium. That's why it's called Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
I actually got to play football over and take them.
Yeah. Detroit or Detroit or Detroit.
Yeah.
The Lions were originally.
Yeah, that's why I used to sit there. I used to clam in the barbershop with that shit.
Hey, there's no way I'm going home and talking to nobody.
History.
Shout out to Hal Greer, man. And shout out to David Wade, because to my knowledge, him and Hal Greer are the only black brothers from Huntington that's in the Marshall Hall of Fame, and that's a good friend and mentor of mine. So shout out David Wade. He won. Yeah, it was Hal Greer and him.
I believe that's true.
That's not true. I say back. I believe Tim Meadows is.
I don't think Tim in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
I think we got
Tim Meadows is in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Marshall.
I might be correct. I might be wrong. Yes. I just knew about Hal Greer and D. Wade.
Big Tim. The Marshall. Yeah. Check it out.
You say he's in the Marshall Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I believe
we're gonna see
in the Marshall Hall of Fame. If he's not in the Black Legend,
I know Mr. Mike Crawford
might be in the
Doc
Black
J is in the West Virginia Hip Hop Hall of Fame. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What do you say?
It's not bringing anything up on right now. So
see, I might be right. I know for real. To my, I just thought it was.
Either way it goes. All right. So
he might be in the Black Legends Hall of Fame, but he's in the.
Now you're.
Just to keep it real, as my homie said, I kept taking these little vacations and breaks. So, at some point in time, you get tired of vacations. You want to get you put your feet on the ground and plant your feet, and let your flowers grow. So, I had to figure something else out and put up on promotion, man. Which I was just like me. I'm a sponge, man. I'm smart. I look around. Like back in the day, anybody know in the '90s out here, which. I was a good guy from here. His name was Barry Rush. Rest in peace, Barry Rush. He had a club called Concepts 2000.
Yeah.
And seen pull this off, man, where he had the out of town people that people mostly hate in Huntington.
Yeah.
Charleston. He had them all in his club as one, and he was able to maintain that. Like he had that much respect in these Huntington. The streets that he loved. I met George Clinton, man, through this man. This man brought Parliament down here. And I never would have thought that I would experience that in Huntington. Now, they done been to Detroit 50 times.
Yeah.
In the back of his club, and I got to meet George Clinton and shake his hand.
Do you know, like, this is, I don't know. It's almost somebody I looked up to, like, making music to funk, right?
And Barry brought him down here. Had him at the Civic Center and then Concepts.
Man. He just let me down. That's all.
Why? Because they smoking crack?
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's what they did. It was a rich man kind of high. You had to have money.
Yeah, but they Richard Pryor was doing it.
It was called freebase back then.
Okay. Either way, this is what I'm saying. You
hold on, you get me off subject.
You get to meet one of your heroes, and the way you meet them is because what's great.
That's crazy.
That's disappointing.
Hell, same thing happened with Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake came down here.
I'm just gonna stab Jake though.
I know, but hell,
my hero.
Until I found out at that time that he was kind of racist. Jake the Snake was my favorite person on the mic. I'm a wrestler.
Jake the Snake.
I mean, but that's just him being real.
Until I found out he was racist.
Anyway, but yeah, back to the story though. You know what I'm saying? This keep leading back to Buzzy Shine. I came home and matter of fact, Norm too. Came home with some friends that were smart enough to invest their money into a nightclub. So I came home, and when you come home, I had to find me some employment, and I was blessed by my friend Buzzy Shine. I told this true story. I told Marielle, I said, "Listen, bro, work to the club Thursday." I ain't gonna lie. Living the lifestyle of a superstar. Like this shit was after about 2 months of doing that. I just kept looking called Nightlife. He said, watch what they do to the club tonight. Now they went from promoters to rappers now. No more. Like they was like the fire people gonna come here and tell Vinny, let you see the calendar. You gotta start out with a Thursday. If the party was Booty, Shorts, and Bottles, hosted by Rob the Bill. And that turned out, it was successful, so I thought I failed.
But it was a Thursday.
And
it was a Thursday. Right. From doing 10, and you got 100 people in the club on a Thursday. They don't even know sense, man. Party house, man. So I appreciate all the love. Stick to the security, you feel me, and held me back, but they not that type of house. 5 years strong.
Okay, 5 years strong. Now,
bad times come with it. It was definitely some bad times. And a lot come with that. The bad ones, like they gonna act like, what I mean.
It was never good.
I am going to bring up two situations. Quite a few people on that, over the situation.
And before we do,
that's also
that's a fact.
That's also true.
And Detective Jackson, y'all know him at HP. They come to see me anytime.
But like I said, there was a situation in May of what year? That was the one that they were in Cheeto.
Oh, maybe
19. 21. It was 19.
I'm sure it was 18, bro.
All right, whichever.
Because 2020 ain't shit. Okay, but anyway, Those
things they tried to say an incident. I had a party at
both of those incidents.
Cheeto's party. The incident happened at the bank.
Yeah, it happened off of
Convicted felon. If somebody got shot at my party,
Yeah,
ain't really a lot to talk about on the news.
Yeah, in that situation.
So I ain't.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Did a friend of mine, and you know what I mean. I felt like it was some coward.
I mean, yeah, if somebody shoots from outside in like that,
and my it definitely touched me different than any other situation. To Sharon, we was trying to make it and live our dreams and feed our families, man. That's it. You know, like she ain't had no license and all this shit,
which was false.
Which we got inspections, and you have to pass these inspections before these people. Because she made the papers.
Yes,
they clear.
exactly.
On the front of the fucking paper.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs trying to live our dreams, but you know, some coward motherfuckers. And you know, the door was tinted. We couldn't see nothing. Coward shit. And like I said, a few of my friends got hit. You know, they shout out to them
earlier when we was talking about. Of course, that situation happened.
I was on the verge of stopping, but I got some. And Leisha Lee actually gave me some advice too. But I ain't gonna lie, Woody too much. You know what I mean? Everybody was blaming me and all that. Like I ain't shot shit. You know, I have 5 armed security guards with a private security company. You know what I'm saying? All of these is facts. You know, we got receipts, all of it. This shit. Vouch for all of that.
And dude had a problem with one of the security
one
guards.
of the fucking security guards.
Like, you know what I mean? That's what happened.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? And I guess when keeping it real goes wrong, he felt like his pride got in the way. But you know, that was just some dumb shit. But you know, I just started doing more stuff. I started to I really that's when I sat down with Norm again, Positive People. Fortunate enough to he joined with me, Positive People Center, watch movies. We had free food, Papa John's on Christmas last year.
you did the turkey.
We fed about 54 families. Nice, tremendous toy giveaway. We gave away over 300. You see all this positive stuff I just told you?
That's what I'm about to say.
Hey,
Dave Lavender is great.
Dave, cool.
Dave.
You check Dave Lavender out.
Dave Lavender.
BIZ.buzzsprout.com.
Hey, CNN. My mom, you know what I'm saying? My mom was woke up out the bed for this coat giveaway, or feeding these 54 families on Thanksgiving out of our pocket. Wasn't no budget, no media coverage, no nothing. We did it because, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. If these older people out here, something that they all right, because they don't be all right. So, you know, check on the old people.
Coming up
Not
next.
the pandemic. Not the face.
I just say, hey man, God got me. So
Yeah,
but they were so happy because, you know, like, wow, you out of all people. Yeah, Norm always down for anything positive. So, you know, I don't even think Norm would get enough credit. You know what I mean? He running the center. So, and most, like I said, he's definitely gonna get his props. But it ain't about that. He ain't doing it for no props. So,
if I'm mistaken, didn't you just get you a
give it up for you, bro. I ain't know you got no award.
Somebody paid
That's
attention.
what's up. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Stephen L. Ferguson, man, our community, you know, that's Rob and Dave.
Good.
I did get that award, you know what I'm saying? And
All right, that's what's up.
Robin who? No, that's all I say. Don't speak that name.
Shout out Robin Nolan.
No.
Rob is
Robin
Ferguson.
right, shout out Robin Nolan. Hey, we keeping it real.
You next, nigga.
I already been there. I ain't gonna lie, we switched it up. It was a feeding the homeless, and then we turned it to award for that, for feeding the homeless. Johnny Dog. Well, shout out John. Yeah. Shout out Johnny Dog, man.
We need the rest.
You sat there and said you have some lovely safe events. The new events that you have coming up, because you've already talked to me and told me if you have a party coming up February 20th, but there's also the other potential class,
which was also known as Poppies, that's going now. And you know, the older people it out. because I tried to do some 30 and over events. And, you know, when you have an LCC or something, that's like your umbrella company, so you can do many things. So now, whenever you see Touch a Class promotions, you know Ronnie Miller. She's probably going to be, she's going to help me out and pretty, what is it? I think it's called, it's a night for steppers. How to step, you know, in different places. In Chicago, they call it stepping. In Detroit, through Touch a Class. But just for future reference, whenever you see now, when you see Party House, that's the new Uncle Luke. You know, Touch a Class. You know, Touch a Class is when we, you know, when we put all of that. So that's the thing. And I'm also a conversation about to get out when you're 18 because I'm trying to teach her, especially man, because I'm her dad and I find myself spoiling her. Not depend on. Now it's cool to call dad for anything. Don't get me wrong.
Where is that?
I don't care.
She turned into the Willy Wonka girl.
I want it now.
Yeah. But you feel like you set yourself up for that, being, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, you know
so you know what people say to me? Oh, your daughter looks just. I'm trying to teach her, and when, you know, when I was talking about the skating parties, you know, I'm like, if you make $500 now, we taking $250 because I'm gonna really see how she managed the money and balanced it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was $8,000.
Yeah.
And my granddaddy always bought Lincolns brand new off the. I'm a buy. I can't even get no insurance off.
If I can't buy it twice, ain't that the
that's a motherfucker.
Shit?
And it made sense.
And it does.
Shout out to my granddaddy.
It's like you could afford to get the being with having it. Like you can afford the payment.
Yeah.
And as soon as something goes wrong, I said, you gotta be fucking kidding.
You gotta be kidding.
You are not allowed.
He was gonna ride around the block a couple times and go park that motherfucker in the drive.
The event on February 20th. That is the only fans.
Party house event.
Well,
yes, we got the mini mansion.
It's just 40 and under?
No, absolutely.
I'm smart. I've already been told I can't go.
Listen, and I'm being smart. The ultimate bachelor right now, but I think about all of that. So we locked in. You got to do with the lady moon, all that old type. And it ain't just Valentine's. The only fans private party in the mini mansion. Private party at the mini mansion.
Don't nobody say that only fan.
Exotic dancers. 4 of them are from West Virginia. DC coming through though. I ain't gonna lie, they got about 3 or 4 of them. DC, they show West V are a little small. So, you know, with those type of strippers, they, you know how they doing the clubs right now and all this. We can only let 40 people in. We got a private location hosted by the Real Turn Up King, me, Party House Dizzy. So y'all already know what it's gonna be.
Okay.
And I'm giving $250 to the best twerker. So, you know, $100 on her life and 50 for her little groceries or something. You know, they'll take that $250 and go to Young's and just blow it in one night. If he needed $250, then you don't even need to be with him, man.
Absolutely give it to me.
But yeah, we got. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro, and it's gonna be something popular right now. So I got what, over 25. About to talk about that with 4 dudes in the room.
Oh no, I'm just rapping.
I mean, yeah, it ain't gotta be all that. Like, you got.
And you know, and ladies, let y'all know, and the videos. And remember, you said I did dabble in a little rap or whatever. So we
bars from the strip brand. Absolutely
not, but it's you know, so y'all can go to. It's called Random. You know, this was so crazy. It was so crazy about this song. My homies kept trying to talk me out. Every time I played it and performed it, the bitches love it, and I mean. It's weird because if you be like, bitch, come here, they between a bitch and a lady. So, you know, let that be known too.
Okay.
Most of the ladies, bro, they in church or even married.
You got some words in your pocket.
Hey, I'm glad you said it. Yeah. Most of the ladies in church are married, though. So I got, you know what I mean? I'm entertained.
The time for marry you back.
For me, because you know I got somebody special in my life, and February 20th tickets come out tomorrow. It is January 29th. Free food, private location, mini mansion, over 25.
Okay.
Yeah, we doing that. To shout out to him. I'm bringing my DC family through here.
That we brought up new events coming up. Mm-hmm. You also brought this. Not only what have you learned from the situation, but for 2, even the majority of strip clubs are shut down around here.
Yeah.
So another thing that I'm going to ask on that, like in this, environment so everybody feels
And
comfortable.
not from violent.
Oh no, but I'm big mini. Well, some of us know how big a mini mansion is because this is my. I'm gonna be real with you because it is. I mean,
it's bigger than your house.
Exactly.
It ain't strong.
What it is.
You know what I'm talking about?
right, like the joint in Atlanta is not like Bow Wow house. But hey, though. Listen. Yeah, that was crazy.
No, you gotta.
You know what I'm saying? but the mini man. This is the thing though. The limited capacity, but people it ain't gonna be everybody in one big room. You know what I'm saying? It's a mansion, bro. We're gonna turn up. Yeah, we're gonna turn up. That's gonna take all night. It's gonna be different rooms, and you can just swap out.
Yeah. I'm security.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
security.
one thing I learned about that, because like I said, when I had fire security at my other event, do not to invest in yourself. So, and I learned that now, security, it has to be security outside. We had 2 security outside that probably could have been avoided because, and I ain't gonna lie, we probably underestimated because I'm thinking on 4 downtown Edge was down there that night.
Yeah, you would think.
And we had over 18 cameras in that establishment. And that shit had me fucked up for a couple of weeks. I really, like, damn. And this motherfucker got away.
Well, he eventually got
downtown Huntington on New Year's Eve, and
and
every police in the world was
yeah,
there. You know what I mean?
He got all the way out of
Now I just felt like if that was and you smacked a female or something, you'd still be in jail. But I mean, that's just the way it happened and it worked out. But I definitely security outside at all times in my events now. That's one thing I have learned. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to get more. You know what I mean? And this is an opportunity where at this house, people, you are allowed to rent you a VIP, about $300, but you can stay, and there will be security spending the night too. So it's just, I'm just trying to make a new event, man. I don't think it's ever been done before down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the OnlyFans girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they come into West V to turn up. Party house. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm ready to go ahead and wrap up everything. Anybody have any closing remarks they want to say?
I'm just happy to be back talking a little bit. It's like
I'm gonna say one more thing, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. I
did
it in a while.
Yeah, that's what's up. First of all, I want to thank y'all for even having me. I appreciate that because y'all want to, don't judge me or hold my little flaws against me.
Well, you would have been over here early if your ass could stay out of trouble.
Absolutely. And punishment came, you know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to the mayor. Don't ever underestimate nobody. Power is a motherfucker, man. Yeah. Sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Because he hit me one phone call, blink. And my PO even said, Your Honor, I ain't what y'all gonna do for the next 6 months. You and him. So it was cool. It was definitely a learning experience, you know what I mean? It was a little bit, but I learned. But what I wanted to do was because a lot of people tried to get us to go against this guy. I'm saying because he's what he does is actually he probably got a hard job. He goes around. He's like the I guess, and a lot of times he report things, But the one thing I'm gonna say about him and shout him out is that when he was pointed out, he was putting out was wrong. I know that you were the very first person that I've seen, to my knowledge, approaching to let him know that he was wrong. And then when Shank definitely went right at him, like,
but me and him have actually
Shank was Suge Knight that night.
We actually talked on the phone and stuff, man.
But they had comments. Yeah. And Alligator, once he was wrong, he took his little comments down and stuff like that. Now,
and corrected.
Right, and corrected. Now, but the other people, like people, like if somebody look at the podcast, the podcast, this shit was trash, that interview. Okay, that's your opinion. But guess what? But I felt like, okay, damn, I got Alligator Jackson watching me. You know what I'm saying?
You felt like somebody.
Yeah, like shit. Yeah, when he was wrong, he admitted he was wrong, and we definitely invited him out. He wasn't able to make it the last time, so I my hand to him again, trying to get him out. We've been
trying to get him over here,
and that's cool. If we got to go to his house and do it, you know what I mean? Or his bike. He pulled his little. But shout out to Alligator Jackson. Shout out to Positive People. Shout out to Third World. My brother from another, man. I did a nice little lengthy time in jail. That man ain't miss a beat for our support. You know what I mean? And it's there, man. Shout out Huntington, man. Shout out Westby as a whole.
Yeah, 304.
Yeah, Woody Woods, my homie Zuli.
Huntington, baby.
I can say his real name. Shout out to Jules. I can say his real name.
Yeah.
Shout out to Julian Tucker. Right. Let's be first to everybody. Yeah, shout out True Jordan, my man.
True Jordan.
True. Oh yeah, shout out True. We got some big things coming up. You know, I'm saying I got some big stuff coming up, so we about to do that thing.
Word up.
And that's what's up, man. Thank y'all for having me. Shout out.
Glad to finally get you in here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody else got anything to say?
Kwame.
I just want to say,
make your 2021 a little better.
You know what I'm saying?
East Scott been a friend of mine since I got here in '95, and they never turned his back on me. So I respect that. Shout out.
21. I want to say Shank again. Yeah, man. It's good to be back. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the coolest, best, you know what I'm saying, hottest podcast coming up. Sponsor, donate. You want to be able to make sure you go to shankdaddy.buzzsprout.com. Make sure you look up Shank.
Let me get my hand.
Get your thing together. Yeah, you gonna get your
give me your chance, man.
I forgot. I'm on Instagram at Party House Dizzy Boy. One word. Snapchat Dizzy Dennis. Hit me up. Send me requests right now. Follow me. I follow back. Let's get it.
Because tickets are on sale for this February 20th party, right?
That's right. January 20th.
It's gonna be more when it comes.
That's right. More when it comes.
Like I said, everybody holler at me. Hey. It's best to anything.
We back, baby.
Yeah, we back. So we're gonna try to crank these out about every week now. So this is Shank. Right now we have it where we're doing live streams now. Like this is the first one we've live streamed.
Yeah. So that too.
We're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but anyway, we have been shooting the shit with your boy Shank. My name is Shank.
Shout out.
POD, hold it down. Easy, baby. Positive Association.
And that was Party House Dizzy. We'll holler.
Mama.
Dude.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
J, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's Duke E.J. for real. It's Duke Ellington Johnson. So it's Duke E.J. The fuck y'all?
He was talking about girl. We gonna talk about
Yeah,